Lisa and I started R.Riveter in 2011 because we found that as military spouses, it was very difficult to find employment and keep employment, meaningful employment. And so we started the company to do something for ourselves and provide a solution for the whole military spouse community with mobile flexible income.
And so now military spouses across the country are able to make the sub-assemblies to our handbag line and ship those to us in North Carolina, where we assemble, finish the product, and send them out to customers. R.Riveter is also an encouragement for any military spouse to start their own business, and we want to be there as a resource for any military spouse that wants to be able to create their own path and forge their own independence and community.
We affect change one military spouse at a time, one military family at a time. So to be even on the radar and feeling a part of this community of change is incredible. So thank you.
Hi everyone. I wasn't expecting this, so I would love to just speak to you from the heart of a military spouse. There's actually been a lot of references to growing up in Montana tonight. Tyrone was actually talking about it. And oddly enough, I grew up in a town in Montana that was quite a bit smaller than Great Falls, Montana, which was what he was actually referring to. 10 times smaller, actually. No stoplights. So I grew up from a family that was kind of the backbone of America. We prided ourselves on changing our oil and making a living on the land. And so when I met a boy, and so many stories begin that way, I was actually given a title in the military, and it was dependent. And I didn't think much of that. But move after move, 4 moves in 6 years, it started to become more apparent what that title meant, a dependent. And I think I could beat Mr. Hagel. I think I have like 101 applications out there. Even fast food restaurants wouldn't even hire me. So year after year of not being able to find a career of my own, and there's so much that comes from having a career of your own. There's a sense of purpose and a determination that comes from having that purpose. And eventually you have children. And I could see in my children's eyes how much admiration and just how proud they were of my husband. And I had that in my eyes as well. He has the coolest job in the country, right? He's jumping out of airplanes. How do I even compete with that? But I wanted to have a sense of purpose of my own as well. I wanted to give back to America. And so that was one of the reasons why Cameron Cruz and I started the company R.Riveter. And that is to give back to military spouses. Because who in this country deserves more? It's the thankless job behind every military member. So I would love to see every military spouse in this room stand up. Thank you so much to every single one of you that stood up, because it's you that keeps it going when they go overseas. And we have a saying at our company, of many one, and it's, we're stronger together than apart. And it's every single one of you that makes that a reality. Thank you.